Ever feel like your mind is a computer stuck on refresh, replaying the same thoughts over and over? You analyze every angle, even the ones that haven't happened. That's overthinking, your brain's habit of hitting replay on worries and doubts. Overthinking is like a hamster wheel for your thoughts. You run and run but go nowhere. It's exhausting. But don't worry. There are ways to break free from this mental loop. Understanding overthinking is the first step to managing it. Overthinking traps us in a vicious cycle. It starts with a thought, maybe a worry about work or a relationship. Instead of letting it go, you latch onto it. You start dissecting it, analyzing it from every angle. As you overanalyze, you create more worries. This emotional distress fuels more overthinking. It's like a snowball effect, with each thought adding to the weight. This cycle can be incredibly draining, but it doesn't have to be this way. Perfectionism is a common culprit behind overthinking. Striving for excellence is great, but perfectionism sets the bar impossibly high. You might find yourself constantly analyzing your work, relationships, or even your appearance, searching for flaws and imperfections. This relentless pursuit of flawlessness can lead to chronic overthinking. You might spend hours agonizing over small details, fearing making mistakes, or constantly seeking validation from others. The pressure to be perfect can be paralyzing, leading to procrastination and self-doubt. Perfectionism often stems from a fear of failure or a belief that your worth is tied to your achievements. It's important to remember that everyone makes mistakes, and imperfections are part of what makes us unique. Learning to embrace imperfection and focus on progress over perfection is crucial for overcoming overthinking. Remember, done is better than perfect. Sometimes it's better to let go of the need for everything to be flawless and focus on making progress, even if it's not perfect. It's about shifting your mindset from a place of fear and self-criticism to one of self-compassion and acceptance. Anxiety and fear of failure are like fuel to the fire of overthinking. When you're anxious, your mind goes into overdrive, trying to anticipate and control every possible outcome. This can lead to a constant loop of what-ifs and worst-case scenarios. Fear of failure can be particularly crippling. It makes you doubt your abilities, avoid challenges, and overanalyze every decision, fearing that you'll make the wrong choice. This fear can hold you back in life, preventing you from taking risks and pursuing your goals. It's important to remember that failure is a part of life. Everyone experiences setbacks, but it's how we learn and grow. Instead of viewing failure as a negative, try to reframe it as a learning opportunity. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth and development. Remember to be kind to yourself. Everyone makes mistakes. It's okay to feel anxious or afraid, but don't let these emotions control your life. Seeking professional help can provide you with tools and strategies to manage anxiety and overcome your fear of failure. Causes of overthinking. The weight of past experiences. Past experiences, especially negative ones, can cast a long shadow on our present thoughts and behaviors. Traumatic events, difficult relationships, or past failures can leave us feeling vulnerable, anxious, and prone to overthinking. We often revisit past experiences in our minds, replaying painful memories or dwelling on what we could have done differently. This rumination can keep us stuck in a cycle of negative thoughts and prevent us from moving on. It's important to acknowledge the impact of past experiences on our present well-being. If you find yourself constantly haunted by the past, seeking professional therapy can help you process these experiences, develop coping mechanisms, and find healing. Remember, you are not defined by your past. While it's important to acknowledge and learn from past experiences, don't let them dictate your present or future. Focus on building a positive and fulfilling present moment. Impact of overthinking: paralysis by analysis. One of the most significant impacts of overthinking is paralysis by analysis. It's when you spend so much time analyzing every possible option, weighing pros and cons, that you end up feeling overwhelmed and unable to make any decision at all. This indecision can affect all areas of your life. from small choices like what to eat for dinner to major life decisions like career paths or relationships. You might find yourself second-guessing every choice, fearing that you'll make the wrong one. This constant state of indecision can be incredibly frustrating and lead to missed opportunities. It's important to remember that sometimes any decision is better than no decision. Trust your gut, set reasonable deadlines for yourself, and don't be afraid to make a choice. Remember, not making a decision is still a decision. Sometimes it's better to take action and learn from the outcome than to remain stuck in a state of perpetual indecision. Embrace the possibility of making mistakes and view them as opportunities for growth. Impact of overthinking strained relationships. Overthinking can also take a toll on your relationships. When you're constantly analyzing every interaction, misinterpreting cues, or assuming the worst, it can create unnecessary conflict and tension. You might find yourself overthinking text messages, reading into every word and punctuation mark, or replaying conversations in your head, searching for hidden meanings. This can lead to misunderstandings, arguments, and resentment. Overthinking can also make it difficult to be present and engaged in your relationships. When you're constantly lost in your thoughts, you might miss out on enjoying the company of loved ones or fail to pick up on their emotional cues. Remember, open and honest communication is key. If you're feeling insecure or anxious about a relationship, talk to the other person about it. Don't let your thoughts fester and create unnecessary drama. Tips to stop overthinking. Mindfulness and being present. Mindfulness is a powerful tool for quieting the constant chatter of your mind. It's about bringing your attention to the present moment without judgment. Instead of dwelling on the past or worrying about the future, mindfulness encourages you to focus on what's happening right now. Engage your senses. Pay attention to the sights, sounds, smells, and sensations around you. Focus on your breath, noticing the rise and fall of your chest. These simple exercises can help ground you in the present and quiet racing thoughts. Practice mindfulness regularly. Start with a few minutes each day and gradually increase the duration. There are many resources available, such as guided meditations, apps, and online courses that can help you develop a mindfulness practice. Remember, mindfulness is a skill that takes practice. Don't be discouraged if your mind wanders at first. Gently guide your attention back to the present moment each time it strays. Over time, you'll find it easier to quiet your mind and find peace in the present. Tips to stop overthinking, challenging negative thoughts. Overthinking often involves a steady stream of negative thoughts. We might doubt our abilities, expect the worst, or focus on the negatives. Challenging these negative thoughts is crucial for breaking free from the overthinking cycle. When you catch yourself spiraling into negative thoughts, pause and ask yourself, is this thought helpful? Is it true? What evidence do I have to support this thought? What would I tell a friend who was thinking this way? Often you'll find that your negative thoughts are based on assumptions, fears, or past experiences, not on objective reality. By challenging these thoughts and replacing them with more balanced and realistic ones, you can shift your perspective and reduce overthinking. Remember, you are not your thoughts. Your thoughts are just thoughts. They don't define you. You have the power to choose which thoughts you give attention to and how you respond to them. Conclusion: finding peace in the present moment. Overthinking can feel like a constant battle against your own mind. But remember, you are not alone. Many people struggle with overthinking, and there are effective strategies to manage it and find peace of mind. By understanding the causes of overthinking, practicing mindfulness, challenging negative thoughts, and seeking professional support when needed, you can break free from the cycle of worry and reclaim your mental well-being. Remember, your thoughts do not control you. You have the power to choose how you respond to them. By focusing on the present moment, practicing self-compassion, and embracing the journey, you can find peace, even amidst the chaos of your thoughts.